Om Shanti. Today is Murli, 13th October 2021, Bap Dada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, there is sorrow in blood connections. You have to renounce them and have spiritual love for each other. This is the basis of happiness and bliss. Question: what special effort do you need to make in order to become part of the rosary of victory? Answer: in order to become part of the rosary of victory, make special effort to become holy, pure. Only when you become real sannyasis, that is, only when you become voiceless, will you become a bead of the rosary of victory. If there are accounts of the bondage of karma, you cannot become an heir. Instead, you will become part of the subjects. Song: the flame has ignited in the happy gathering of moths. Murli's important points. Om Shanti. Look, we are praising our Father. I, the soul, will definitely reveal my Father. Son shows Father. I am a soul. And you would say, we are souls and our Father is the one Supreme Soul who is the Father of all. Everyone would accept this. They would not say that the fathers of us souls are different. The Father of all is one. Now that we are His children, we know His occupation. We cannot say God is omnipresent. In that case, God would be in everyone. Children become happy when they remember their father, because whatever the father has, his children receive it as an inheritance. We are now the heirs of God. So, what does He have? He is the ocean of bliss, the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of love. It is because we know this that we sing His praise. Other people would not say this. Perhaps they would say it, but they don't know how He is that. All others would say that God is omnipresent. When you become deities, a new world is definitely needed for you. The old world has to be destroyed. The Mahabharata war has been portrayed in the scriptures. They show that only the 5 Pandavas remained and that they then melted on the mountains, and so no one was left. Acha. Where did all those souls go? Souls are never destroyed. So it is said that they went to the incorporeal, voiceless world. The Father takes you from the voiceless world to the incorporeal, voiceless world. When you speak of bliss, happiness and love, it is a stage of happiness. But how can there be bliss, love and knowledge in the world of peace? When that ocean of happiness comes into this corporeal world, He comes and gives us happiness. There you remain in a stage that is beyond happiness and sorrow, because as it has been explained to you, it is the world beyond happiness and sorrow, which is called the incorporeal world. This is the world of sorrow, which is called hell, that is, the iron-aged world. Now the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the ocean of happiness, comes and changes this iron-aged world and makes it into a treasure store of bliss, happiness and love, where there is nothing but happiness and more happiness, love and more love. There even the animals have a lot of love. Cows and lions drink water from the same river together. They have so much love for one another. So, the kingdom that God comes and establishes has happiness and bliss. However, in the incorporeal world, there is no question of happiness, bliss, or love. It is the residence of incorporeal souls. It is the retired life, that is, the stage of nirvana for everyone, where there is no feelings of happiness or sorrow. The parts of happiness and sorrow are performed in this corporeal world. When it is heaven in this world, there is eternal spiritual love. However, there is sorrow in blood connections. The Father says, "You are my beloved sons. My bliss, happiness and love are yours because you have renounced that world and come into my lap, adopted. You have come and sat in my lap in your practical lives." It is not like those people who are adopted by their guru but go back to their own homes. They are not called beloved sons. Those people are like the guru's subjects. However, those who have renunciation and are adopted by them are called beloved sons because they are the ones who sit on the gaddi after the guru departs. There is internal bliss there because everyone remains soul conscious. Here we have become body conscious, and this is why we are unhappy. It is heaven. There is no name or trace of sorrow there. Even the animals live with so much peace and happiness. And so how much peace and love would there be among the subjects? It is definitely that not everyone becomes an heir. Here 108 firm renunciates will become the beads of the rosary of victory. They have not yet become that. They are still becoming so. God says, "Children, death is just ahead of you. The whole world is to be destroyed." People say to old people, "Death is just ahead." So remember God. The Father sits here and says, "Children, become voiceless. Remember God." Similarly, when you go on a pilgrimage, you stop indulging in vice and getting angry. You would not indulge in vice on the way. All along the way, they continue to sing victory to the Lord of immortality. But when they return, they begin to drown in those same voices again. You are not going to return. In heaven, too, they have so much love. There they remain Satopradhan. Here a lot of service is done for the visitors who come here because they too are showered with peace and happiness. They are to become beloved subjects. The parents, Mama and Baba, and the children all become engaged in serving them. Although you are becoming deities, you don't have any arrogance of that status here. All of you become obedient servants and remain engaged in service. God too becomes the obedient servant and serves his beloved sons and subjects. He showers bliss upon the children. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found lights of the eyes, the children who become separated every cycle and who come here once again, to such children, lords of love, remembrance and good morning from the depths of the heart, and with a lot of love from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana. First point, just as Bapdada never upset you children, in the same way you children must not upset anyone. Live with one another with internal love. Never get angry. Second point, in order to claim a blessing of peace and bliss, surrender yourself fully to the flame. Claim a godly right to supreme peace and happiness through this study. Blessing. May you be everyone's well-wisher and become victorious with the power of cooperation in the gathering. If everyone in the gathering is each other's helper and well-wisher, then by your being surrounded with the power of cooperation in the gathering, wonders can be achieved. Be one another's well-wisher and be cooperative with one another, and Maya will not have the courage to enter this circle. However, there will only be the power of cooperation in the gathering when you have the determined thought that no matter how many things you have to face, you will definitely face them and show everyone by becoming victorious. Slogan: any desire, ichha, will not allow you to become good acha. Therefore, become ignorant of the knowledge of desires. अच्छा, ओम शांति।